Mark, are you there? Morning, everyone. There he is.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I was trying to connect the trading.We to the accounts. So hopefully it is done, connected. Okay, don't forget, happy Tuesday, everybody. So let's get going. So we are going to look at the chart. So quickly, a quick reminder of last week. This was incredible. If you look at the feed from last week, what did I tell you? Shoulder here on the power indicator, shoulder, shoulder. And sure enough, they came to the division of our calculator. Left division, right division, test. All right? So the only support that I see now, right, is that 26, 27. And that's what happened yesterday, right? They went to the 27 and held up. Now, if I take the pen again, they're probably going to push this shoulder as high as possible. They are going to make this shoulder higher than this shoulder on the left side, right? And they are going to push it as high as they can. Possibly even go for an all-time high here at 23,005. But what I was saying last week, guys, in the scheme of looking at the prop firm and trading and stuff is we probably need to be very, very careful for June and July. We need to be very, very careful for June and July. So I will have to do an update on my retirement accounts, guys, right? The retirement accounts are doing crazy good for the past few days. You know, it's crazy on the how. I mean, look at this chart. It's crazy. We were at 16,400 on NASDAQ. 16,400 on NASDAQ. Buy on blue, sell on purple with the power indicator. I was 60% in cash on the retirement account, and I came back and bought, added to the Google, bought a little bit more Palantir, bought the AMDs, right? Buy on blue, sell on purple, right? And now we're coming back towards the purple, and that's going to be a problem on this either higher high, right shoulder, towards the 21.5, or the all-time high here, 23.5. And I think we need to be extremely careful of June, July. Coming to the earnings of June, July, like July, we can start seeing the effect of unemployment reports, tariff, all of this, June, July, we need to be very, very, very careful. So be careful of drinking too much the Kool-Aid past the 21.5, possibly 23.5, because we could have a huge July-October pullback again. We could even revisit again these lows, which are the high of 2021. It's very possible. As a matter of fact, if I was an institution, that's exactly what I would do from July to October. So you need like some catalyst in the numbers, something that would trigger that, right? So right now, enjoy the ride. I'm going to enjoy the ride for another few weeks, but I'm very careful, and I'm going to give you a benchmark of what I'm looking also when the party in June, July might be over. So let me show you. I don't know if you can see. This is my Alcon aggressive portfolio. Can everybody see, Travis?
Yeah, can see the balance there, yep.
Yeah, it's like about 16,400. Okay? 16,400. This is going to be a benchmark along the power indicator for me, guys, to get in or get out of stuff. So what do I have? Like, they have a bunch of degenerated play on that $16,000. You can see the entire portfolio for now, and I keep on moving. There's some Pepe, there's some Sui, Cardano, ICP, Nier, Pengu. Though this is not our Coinbase account with my wife, where I have Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is going to be a benchmark to time this head and shoulder, people. Right? So I think the market is going to play 20,700 right now, 20,005 on the bottom. So let's call it 20,006 on the bottom to the 21.5 till about June, July, guys. And then I would be extremely careful, and I'm going to probably raise cash on the retirement portfolio and everything. Because you have to understand, I don't know if I don't think I have the last update because my computer is, oh, well, we can look at the last update. I'm stupid. We can look at the last update on YouTube, I guess. So a couple of weeks ago at the lows, I want to point out, I went and did an update of my retirement portfolios, at which point the NASDAQ was down 20%, and my portfolio was up about $1,600, $1,500. You can look at the video here on the video, right? And this is the last update 3 weeks ago. So I did not go pick and choose. I promise you about every 30, 45 days, I'll do an update, and I'll do an update soon, I guess, which will look a lot better. So in December, the portfolio was 284. Now it's 286. 3 weeks ago at the lows, when the NASDAQ was down 20%. Why? Because if you look carefully at the video, I explained in the video that I had a shitload of cash. I had, at the end of December, I looked at the power indicator, and they were a lot overbought on the NASDAQ. So I'm trying to show you somewhere in the video. Here or here. No, not here. Or here. Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, go through the video and you'll see I had a lot of cash 3 weeks ago. But guess what? I told you I was redeploying the cash 3 weeks ago to add to what? I had bought 100 shares of AMD. I added to my Google. I added to NVIDIA. I bought a little bit more of Palantir and a little bit more of Tesla, right? So in this $250,000 portfolio now, because this is what it's going to end up, this 284 is going to finally break $300,000 probably on the next update. All that cash was reinjected into buying good stocks at the low, guys. And if you look at the NASDAQ on the power indicator, obviously that was the right move. Buy on blue, sell on purple. Buy on blue, sell on purple. Cannot make that up, guys. Cannot make this shit up. And let me show you something. If I take all the drawings out on the indicators and I use the replay, look here at the top, the probability of selling was 76%. And actually, it was a lot more if you look at the, select the bar here. Look here. It was a 93% chance of selling the market at the top at the time, which was December, which is when Warren Buffett started leveraging a lot of cash. And this is what brought my portfolio at over 60% in cash at the time. 3 weeks ago, when we were at the low, Look at the probability of buying. I mean, I cannot make this thing up. This is the beauty of this is the beauty of TradingView replay. I had 54, and even that, it's not the right bar. You pick up that bar and you go on the daily chart. Look at this. 82% chance of a buy. 82% chance of a buy. Buy on blue, sell on purple. And now, fast forward, boom, we're back on purple. I mean, I cannot make this stuff up, guys. This is how powerful the tools are, right? So I use them for day trading the prop firms. I use them to trade the retirement accounts and the swing trading and options. I use them for everything. And now it's what? It's 30 something years of work that we put into that, yeah? With real money and real accounts. And as a matter of fact, just to let you know, and I hate cryptos, by the way. I don't even know why I'm still doing it. In that $16,000 of Alcon portfolio, I've already made 45% return. This is already 45% on that $16,000 Alcon stuff. Okay? So I know it's not Wealth Wednesday. Wealth Wednesday is tomorrow. Remember the schedule. Tuesday, trading, 8:30, 8:45. Wednesday, Wealth Wednesday, 8:30, 8:45. Tax efficiency, asset protections, options play, swing trading, stocks, retirement portfolio. Thursday, we master the tools on the power indicators. Okay? But guys, I just cannot make that stuff, you know. The market was down 20% and I was up $1,500 with 60% in cash. I took the 60% in cash and I am completely 100% invested in the market, I think. No, I think I have $60,000 still in cash somewhere. But so I might have a third or 30% in cash in the entire thing. But now it's $300,000. So I'll do an update on the retirement portfolio with all the positions like I've done in 3 weeks ago at the low of the market. Okay. Let's go on the prop firm side. Prop firm side this morning. I think they are going to hold this thing in the edges of the calculator. So let's do the block. Block 1. Here's your 7 a.m. Here. Block 2. Right there. So we're going probably towards block 2. Power trend box up, net buyers everywhere. People are buying pullback. You're looking at the big picture of what I just told you and what I told you last week. That's where it's amazing the stuff that we do. It's last week. Last week where we were here, I told you to watch the test here of the head and shoulder on the division of the calculator here and the division of this calculator here, because the two calculators create the best support and resistance block, right? And it's patented, right? So it's not just your usual volume profile, your EMA, your VWAP or whatever. This is a true pattern that took us 2 years, 30 years of work, guys, in the pattern that I showed you everywhere. And this is why I like to show you how I use it for my retirement account, my swing trading SPY options, and my prop accounts. Okay. Now, I think they are going to push as high as possible. So this one is about 21,000. This is where we are. I think they are pushing around here. I think they are going to push towards this 21, 23, 23, 23. 2320, something like this, 21,320, 21,500. And now the big question is, Do we have the juice to go all the way, make an all-time high by June, July? And I'm going to put a big careful thing, because June, July, you should expect a huge positioning back on the downside, groom sideways till October, and then maybe we go back up for the midterm elections. Okay? So be very, very, very careful coming into the beginning of June. I'm telling you, I am going to raise cash again. They are not going to do the same trick they did. I'm going to have, I want this retirement account, hopefully by the end of the cycle, to be between $350,000 and $500,000. Okay? Okay, prop firm. I think we're going to probably trade some micros. I think I have a position already. I have a 150K account on Take Profit that I would like to pass as a pro. I'm not going to trade my top step. I traded my top step yesterday and intranight. I did pretty well with them. So I'm going to trade with you probably one Take Profit account, and that's it. That's it. I'm resetting all the Take Profit. I took some payout. When was that? 2 weeks ago I showed you. I think I don't know if I did a video or not, but I posted it on the to the private group. And by the way, you can join our group here where I share a lot of stuff for free that I wish someone would have told me when I started the business, and even throughout the journey. And you have the Zero to True Wealth in 6 months classrooms here that you can have access. Here, automation, asset protection, how to use your IRAs, your defined benefit plans. All those stuff are powerful, because day trading. Yeah, you need it's a very holistic approach to wealth, guys. If it's only day trading, you are going to. So yeah, we posted here. I had a payout. No, this one is dancing, but this one is dancing too. So yeah, I taken a payout of $4,000 last week, plus $6,000. So I took $10,000 in payout last week at Take Profit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I would like some payouts with Top Step and Apex. I'm not really good with Apex. I'm really getting into it with the 30% consistency rule and all that stuff. But the reason I use Apex is because I use it with my copier, and I am refining everything to have 20 accounts, 20 PAs in that thing, and do my best with that. Okay. Of course, you'll blow some, you'll make some, you'll blow some. But the idea for me with the prop firm is, in the old days, all I have is one account. This pen is going to piss me off quickly today, Travis. I think I'm going to open Zoom, but hopefully we don't crash.
Here we go.
We don't like opening Zoom and StreamYard. They don't like each other. But I need a pen that makes sense to show you some stuff. Because I'm here to help you on Tuesday, and I want to show you stuff. And really, it's important. This is the reason why I'm doing prop firm, as a matter of fact. So let's do a session on Zoom so I have a decent pen to play with, and hopefully it doesn't crash everything.
Recording in progress.
Okay, here we go. So in the old days, So let's take the screen here of the Nasdaq. It's more clear. In the old days, you have one account, right? You tilt your one account. Tilting is humanly a day where you come and everything you do is wrong. You overtrade, you overpush, you do not have daily loss limit, you oversize everything, you just revenge trade until the thing is blown up. That's the old days. And usually on an account like this, I would have put $10,000 to $20,000. By the way, for all disclosure purposes, I still have a personal account, which I have roughly, I think, $15,000. Okay? Now, I use the personal account to bridge, meaning if I am between eval to funded, and I am in a period where there's no more funded account, there's no more funded account at Top Step, there's no more funded account at TPT, I blow them up, then I bridge if I see a huge opportunity with my live account, so that I am consistently in a position to never miss an opportunity to get paid. Either I'm going to get paid preferably by the prop firms across a diversification of an ecosystem of prop firms and account, or I'm going to get paid by my live account. Regardless, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to make sure that at least for the week, I'm getting some money. Cannot guarantee for the day, but for the week, for the month, I want to make sure I'm getting money either from the funded side or from the live side. But I use the live as a last resort of not having funded account at my disposal or not have enough money draw down in my funded accounts. Everybody clear on the stream? Give me a quick yes, no, because that's very important. Okay. You know what? I think I forgot that I had 2 micro shorts somewhere. Short. See, I forgot this is my Nasdaq shorts. See, they are here. I have two micro short here. Let's push this limit here towards the here. Somewhere here. This one we're going to put towards 6 p.m.
While you're doing that, Mark, I do want to quickly point out 950 is a very important area for us this morning. The high, yesterday's high was around 956, I believe. Settlement is, I think, 952 or something like that. And then we had a late spike at the end of the day yesterday, and the base of that is 946. So all of those, and our 6 p.m. is right there as well. And if you look at that 830 candle when CPI was released this morning, it spiked all the way down to that area. So I just want to point that out. That's going to be a very major area. And if we are going to shoot up, if we make it down there, that could be a great buying opportunity around 950.
Yeah, they are going to come buying around this 920, 950, or they are going to slam it here 730, 808. So I'm going to do the blocks. Well, I don't know what happened to my blocks, but we're going to take the power calculator again. Here we go. First resistance was huge this morning, division on both sides. Second divisions here, and third block here. And notice that the power trend box is net buyer, net buyer, net buyer. So what they are telling you is within the next few days, when you have huge sell-off, even a sell-off right there at 20,006, 20,005 at the bottom of the boxes right there, this is a buy. Right now, I'm short a little bit, 2 micros, just to feel the temperature of the the strength this morning because they could very, very well slam it back right there, right? Towards the 120 and then pull back for the rest of the week. Also watch on Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Fridays are good pullback or counter move from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday moves. I'm not really happy with the numbers of trade intranight. It's been a lot of trades, make $528 so far, but that's fine. So the key for everybody is how are we going to manage those cryptos and this $300,000 in the retirement account? That's it. You know, the prop firm is $200, guys, at the most. Okay, that's it. We're going to wait 9:45 maybe for the initial balance to play itself. I am sure those two micros. Did you check the reports, Travis, on Top Step?
I didn't because I was only concerned about CPI at 8:30, so I didn't look beyond that. No, nothing for equities. There's some speakers. Trump at the Saudi U.S. Investment Forum, 9:45. I don't know if they're speaking at all or answering questions or not, but no economic reports for equities anymore for the day.
Well, hold on. Is Trump going to talk somewhere?
He's meeting with the Saudi prince right now. So they're meeting. I don't know if they're doing a news conference, anytime soon. I'm sure they will at some point today, but it might not be till after the markets close. I don't know.
The short is accelerating. There. We're already making 40 points on each contract. The short is accelerating. My cost basis was 04. Is that what it was? 24 points. You're right. They could slam towards the 950 and try to hold. I probably should buy one here. Just take one. Call it a day for now. See, it's coming back quick here.
Order filled.
I just took one. And I'm going to cancel this one here. Do I have two here? Yeah. And cancel this one. Okay, I took one. At profit because see, now they are buying the 980. See, I don't like this regain of the 2120 now. This is not a good, that's not good for the short here. I might have to get out of this one. We'll see. Might have to get out of this one.
It's whippy.
Well, it's an inside candle. They are like whipping the top and the bottom of the candle here. So $541 in profit so far for the intraday, but my win ratio is terrible and my numbers of trades is not good. I think I'm going to get out. I should have got out on the wick down here. Guys, if they stay above that 20, I'm going to get out here.
Order filled.
I'm out. We'll reconsider the next trade at 945 on the open range. I don't like those wicks. So this has reduced me to 485. 485. Yeah, so on the Tech Profit Pro account, I took too much payout last week. And like Travis says, when you start taking too much payout and you have a trailing drawdown, you come close to blowing up. So I blow up one of my pro account and I'm holding one by the thread of a couple of dollars. But it's part of the game, guys. You make the $10,000 and you reinvest and you start all over again. I prefer doing good trades and keeping my expenses on the prop firm as low as possible to increase your return on investment. But there's truly two paths. There's the path of churning accounts and getting a profit, a delta between your expense and your payouts. And there's another path that I think is better, is try to have a set budget every month. If you fail your accounts, just go back on the demo until it rebuilds and keep your cost very tight and improve your skills and your trading. I think long term is the best, really. Because you have to understand, guys, that one day you are going, like right now we have it very good with the prop firms, but one day you are going to be in a situation where you might have to trade your own account, guys. If the prop firm disappear, what do? So you might as well form the right habits, point A to point B. See, like I told you, this did not look good anymore for the short. We're above the 20. If they slam here on the power indicator divisions before they retrace around here this week at the 800 or here at the 600. So I think we're going to play this range this week. This 21,125, like what is this number to be exact? Yeah, the 21,125 to this 20,500. This is going to be the range now. Hey, Patty, good morning. It's good to see you, Patty. Benito, good to see you. Yeah, they are pushing the longs. Power trend box up. Division target on the power indicator 21.1. So they are going towards the target. Yeah. I should not write with this pen. Let me see. Here, good. Travis, I'm missing the cloud this morning on the probability power indicator. Where's my cloud? Here, cloud. We should have blue cloud. We want to trade within the direction of the cloud as well. See, blue cloud. The entire morning it was blue cloud. So even me, when I took that quick short, that was stupid anyway. See, blue cloud, net buyer, net buyer, net buyers to the target, 2100 area. Net buyer, net buyers. Let's see the volume indicator at the bottom. See, and the volume indicator, there's a little bit of a divergence with the volume indicator this morning. Look at this. We're slapping to the resistance here, volume indicator like this, but it is at support. So if it starts rebounding, that's pushing price higher. So look, like here, we form a net buyer here now. So I need to see price, and I need to see price plus net buyer fuel price plus fuel equal real trend. So I have real trend up here. I have cloud blue here. I have higher highs, higher lows, net buyers here. And that creates the fuel to the upside, and this is why you get out of the short above the 20. I'm still up $485 here. It's not very pretty, but I'm still up 485. You see it, Travis?
Yeah, we see your trade of it.
Okay. That's it. It's not pretty, but up 485. So trading micros. Trading micros 485 is not bad, guys. You know. What size do I take for micro? I have a rule. Usually I use 1 micro per $1,000 of drawdown to start. So if my account is a 50K, I don't start with more than 3 micros. That's the max. That's a good rule to keep your account in shape. Okay? When will I do an update on the $300,000 retirement account? Well, whenever I can. Maybe sometimes this week. We'll see. Or maybe tomorrow morning on Wealth Wednesday at 8:30, 8:45. I got to be careful because each time I open my Schwab or my Trade.We, I'm showing my login, my password. I mean, this is a shit show. Like one time I received a message from a guy said, "Do you realize that I can see your login and password for Trade.We for Take Profit?" And I was like, "Really?" See, I could and should have gone long here on the when you get out of your short, it's always a good thing. Get out of your short, get long. When you get out of your short or your longs, get short. So it's a good rule of thumbs usually. It works well, you know. The best I call it the best time to get long is when you get out of your short, and the best time to get short is when you get out of your long. That's it. This is going to slam 21,100, 21,120 now. Yeah, see, the cryptos are doing okay. You don't really want to see my Alcon degenerated portfolio. It's $16,500 of crap. Like literally, I have. Can you guys see? Travis, let me know if you guys can see. I want to see can you guys see the positions, the balance?
You have to move it over a little to move it towards your face more.
My face?
Yeah. And towards the camera a little more. It's too far away. It's a little blurry. You can see the positions. It's hard to see what's in them, but
Okay. Anyway, I can read you the position. Number one position is Pepe because it's following Ethereum. By the way, just to let you know, that $16,000 account is my very aggressive portfolio. Okay.
I just want to point out on the NQ, we are testing our red dash right here. So kind of want to look for a short setup here, this 80 to 110 area.
Yeah, but be careful because we don't, as long as we have net buyers here doing higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low to this resistance, you don't want to touch the short yet. Because look, everything is aligned. You have net buyers directions, you have blue cloud. We could slam all the way to 2100, 2125. But it's better if you have a structure like this. Go there, recross, retest lower high, and then go something like this. It's always a better structure. Anyhow, Pepe to mimic Ethereum, Sui, Cardano, ICP, Near protocol. And then I have a little bit of Shiba and Pengu. This is very, very aggressive. The $16,000 of Alcon portfolio is very aggressive. Okay. If it works, that $16,000, let's say becomes 20, 25, will be sent back to the futures live account. So that 16 could go, I don't know, some of it could go back to my $10,000, $15,000 live account on the futures, my personal one, and put maybe some also into my option swing trading account for the SPY, 0 DTE. Let's see what's moving this morning. Quickly on the watch list portfolio. Let's see the big movers this morning. Look at Coinbase being included in the S&P, up $32, and I think I have 55 shares in the retirement portfolio of Coinbase. And you can see the position here on the latest video update. This is Palantir, this is Nvidia, Intel. I know I have shares of Coinbase somewhere, but maybe not in this retirement account. Oh, here, see my Coinbase? 60 shares of Coinbase. So I have 60 shares of Coinbase. It's up 30 points, so that's good. That's almost another $1,800 at this moment, just on Coinbase. Coinbase, SMCI, Palantir again. I gave you Palantir at $19 for the past 2 years. I've done 7 videos on Palantir using the probability power indicator. If you go to the Day Trading Zones channels, you click on Day Trading Zones, you look on the search box, and you put Palantir, and you are going to say, shit, this guy did
Yeah, I'm
7
short.
videos.
061.
7 videos in the past 2 years about Palantir. From $15,000 investment to $200K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos on Palantir, and God knows it's probably more, because that doesn't even count the live events. So I've tried to help you on Palantir, and now I've tried to help you with AMD. I have loaded some AMDs. So let's see what happened. Travis is taking a short here. I'm waiting a little bit. I mean, it's better here, but I would like to see if they slam here. Let me take the pen. I like to see if they slam the net buyers here, bring them back here, slam them here, and then split them up. Okay, so I'm not touching it yet, but maybe like he's doing it based on the power indicator institutional zone at 2183, which seems to coincide with the open range high, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where, when they tested that, that was the high of the opening range.
Okay. Well, hopefully it works for you. I'm good for now. I'm going to wait. I might wait 10-15. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to make a coffee refill. I made $485 if you just came on the feed, but it's not pretty. So I'm going to be patient and wait. Okay. I have a take profit account that is at 154 right now. I'm trying to bring it to passing, right? And because I took too much payout last week on take profit, I lost one of my pro account. I could reset the pro account, but I don't want to do that. I prefer going back and passing again. It's cheaper. It's way cheaper, and I am confident in my skills. So like this one is what, $5,000 away from passing. Hey, Scott, it's good to see you. Hey, by the way, I got your email, Scott. Thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate. Let's put it that way. I appreciate that you appreciate. So Scott has been following us for a couple of years. He's not in the mentorship program, but he's passed his first account and got paid or whatever it was. I'll be right back. Travis, it's all yours. I am not touching it now until probably 10:05, 10:15. Just be patient. I'll be right back. What was your entry point, Travis?
61.
Yeah, be very careful. I would not have taken it yet, but do what you need. Okay, so guys, let's look. I'm looking at my portfolio. So see, a lot of people reached to me yesterday. Should we sell? Should we sell? I said no. They are going to push it for a couple of weeks until June. And in June, you need to be very careful. June, July, with your portfolio, because now we have the reverse from last month, which is, if you look at the portfolio, buy on blue, sell on purple. You notice we're going towards purple. So either we have a higher high shoulder here, like I told you last week with the head here, or we have an all-time high. Whatever it is, June, July, you need to be careful, because we might have the unemployment numbers be a little rough, or some tariff impact coming up. And this is where they'll trap it. They'll trap it on a higher high right shoulder here, right higher high, and then back down, right? All-time high. No matter what, towards the end of May, mid-June, I want to start selling and leverage more cash so that I can go through the July-October period with more cash and add to the position in the portfolio, which, thank God, is up while the Nasdaq was down 20%. So this morning I'm looking at the small portfolio as well, $36,000 portfolio. I don't know if you can see. That's my small one that I play with, Sam. So can you see the positions, guys? I don't know if you can. Yes, Travis? Is that clear? Should be clear. Anyway.
Sorry, Mark, I'm managing my position.
So here, so what do we have? We have $36,000, Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, Google, AMD. Okay. I repeat, Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, Google, AMD. Those are my core five. Okay. So you take the prop firm money and you buy assets. I buy assets here. Okay. So like 36,000, this portfolio of $36,000, by the way, this $36,000 portfolio is all prop firm money. All prop firm payout. So let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but this is pretty cool actually. This portfolio has $6,000 of profit right now, and it's prop firm money that compounds again with stocks, with assets. So it's really cool, you know. So
all right, it just barely missed my stop, and I added now. Let's see, it pushes that below the red dash.
Yeah, be careful. I'm telling you, this 2100, 2120 is coming. This right there is the target from the tools. Can you see, guys? This is the division right there. When I see a structure where it goes above, we test, lower high, boom, now I have the signal. Is everybody clear on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. I don't chase it until I have a structure that shifts the momentum. The momentum is straight up. I have the power trend box up. I have the blue cloud up. But what I see now is, look, I'm starting having some net sellers coming here with price making new highs. So I'm looking for a price structure shift now. Does that make sense? Ideally, the 21, 20, 21, something there seems better. Do you guys see that on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no, it's super important. If you always short buy, short buy at the bottom of the week, top of the week, which I love, you also are doing the extremely hard trades because there's no shift of structure. That's the problem. You're going with no shift of structure. So like here, I have a 2120, but I need a little bit of shift of structure. Maybe I can start with 1 micro on the short side, but I don't really have the signal. If you look at the tools, there's no signal. Because who is to say that we are not going at 21,400 today? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows, right? So you need a little bit of a structure. A good structure retest would be a 21,085 recross. Or you start very small with 1 micro and you wait. Does that make sense? Okay, glad we're all on the same path. The only thing I could do here is short 1 micros and say, do I give it 30 points, $60 leeway? And my answer is no, because I prefer a 21.25 touch, recross, retest 20,085 and go. Now I have price, structure, volume, net buyer, net seller on my side. See, now it's 21. It's tempting to do a micro short, but I don't know. I don't have the signal really. Do you understand? I still don't really have the signal here. There's no signal.
No, still very strong. It's about to step me out.
Yeah, I told you I'm not.
Yep, I'm not.
Yeah. And I did not take it. Was waiting. Now I might take it that you are out. That's the signal.
Well, it'll be a better entry than what I get.
Well, but there's no signal. That's my point. You take it with even if I take it here, I have no signal. All I have is that I am at the top of the division. I'm going to take it just to make you happy. But I have no signal. I'm telling you, there's no signal. So I'm going to put a stop loss at 56. I'll put a stop loss at 56. Let's see how it goes. But I don't have the shift of structure to add the size. Does that make sense, everybody on the feed? Do you see? I even took a pen and wrote the shift of structure for you to show you what the shift of structure should look like, really. So there's no confusion. Even though I take it at the division of third on the tools are still showing me that everything is pointing out up, besides the volume indicator, which is printing some net sellers here. Yeah, that's it. So that short I just took at 27.25 is a very dangerous short still, because the tools are pointing up, besides one thing. Notice the divergence with the net sellers at the bottom from the power volume indicator and price going up to resistance. So now we are going to see the assumption of the tools. Make sense on the feed? I mean, I cannot explain it more than that, guys. Divisions has been reached. Divergence with the volume indicator is there. Let's see if there is a trade. But I'm tiptoe with micro. I try 1 micro. Below 85, I can get confirmation. Then I can buy more. But otherwise, I don't have confirmation. This thing could go to 21,400 as far as I'm concerned. 21,400. Okay? And by the way, I'm very tempted to, even if it goes my way, I'm very tempted to cover here at 21,080 or the open range high at 21,079. So, because it could do something like this, slam here back to new high. Or he does the shift of structure I told you, which is he cross, retest lower high, and then he goes. So now I'm left with those two scenarios, where I put a circle is the time to cover that short anyway. No matter what, if you are a trader, you need to cover that bubble. Does that make sense, everybody on the stream? Give me a yes, no. At that area, whether it's a retest of power indicator, institutional red dash, or open range high, or it is a crack with a lower high. At that bubble, if you have size, you need to get out of everything besides maybe one contract. But if you look at the tools overall, they're still showing you up. Look, power trend box, short term up, long term box up, blue cloud up, everything is up. The only thing that is potentially going to work is that we reach one level of resistance, but I don't know if it's going here now, 21.4, because it's super strong. And even if it comes back, it is most likely coming back to the power indicator red dash or the open range high of 79.86. So I know at 79.86, that would be the cover zone, because either they come back and go back up, or they crack, retest lower high and go. No matter what, that circle is the area of cover. And right now, it's not even working. Still losing like 18 bucks. Yes, tomorrow I will try to do an update on well, it's not a $250,000 retirement portfolio. It's more like $350,000 now. I think the portfolio is between around 305 now, $305,000. But I wanted to show you that this little account, those are all prop firm money reinvested. The $36,000, and I just have stocks. I reinvest just in asset in stock, and the cryptocurrencies is also prop firm money. So $16,000 on the altcoin I was showing you earlier on. Right there, boom, boom, boom. Right? My altcoin portfolio, prop firm money, $16,000 reinvested in, it's not even an asset, it's gambling crap of cryptos. And this little swing trading portfolio of just stock, which is the 36,000, those are payouts too. So those are reinvested payouts. So it's like almost $50,000 of payouts that are reinvested in other assets. And we'll go over that in Wealth Wednesday tomorrow. Okay? What are my core portfolio on this little account? Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, Google, AMD. I repeat, AMD, Google, Nvidia, Palantir, Tesla. See, that short doesn't work. Like you want to short something that the tools are not giving you the signal yet. Yeah. So Travis has done it. I'm doing it right now. We'll see if I get stopped. Yeah.
Well, that's why you keep size small.
Yeah, if I get stopped, I'll be probably done for the day. Keep my $455 and be done for the day and be happy. And move on to see you tomorrow, guys. I have a lot of things to do today. Plus, I need to meet with Scott this afternoon. I want to go to the gym. How do I rotate the accounts? That's a good question. Remind me to address before I leave on the rotation of accounts. By the way, I do copy 2x2 the evals. I copied 2x2 or 3x3 the evals. So like when I do Apex, when I do mostly Apex, I do 2x2, 3x3 copiers. On top step, sometimes I copy also 2x2. I don't copy more than 2 accounts at a time. It's either 1x1, 2x2. That's kind of, I like that rule. The copier is tricky, guys. The copier is tricky. I'm refining this. You know, it's going to take me here. And watch, it's going to take me and then cross back. Should I give it a little bit more leeway? I have $85 I can give and still keep $400. It's about to take me. I'm going to push it to 66. It's not very small, but I'll push to stop. 66, see if it recross. Yeah, so the copier is really a science, guys. The copier is tricky. You know, you see all those other YouTubers coming, putting their 20, 30 accounts and copy, but they don't show you that when they screw up, everything goes to shit. For people who start, the best thing you can do is rotate an account at a time. It's the best thing you can do. You focus on take profit trader and top step, and you prove yourself you can pass one and get paid by one. Until you don't do that, you should not even think about scaling. You should not think about copier. You just rotate one by one. You know, you can easily make $50,000 to $100,000 a year just going and doing rotation one by one by one. I mean, I say easily, but the proof is there's only 4% of the people that get paid. And look, and I'm still refining everything. Like last week, I got a $10,000 payout on my take profit account, and I took too much money, but I knew I wanted to take as much money as I could. I got stopped. As much money as I could, and I blew up the pro account. So, yeah. Because it was a small pro account. I think it was a 50K pro account. But I still extracted 10K, guys. Hey, so I'm done for the day. I think I might wait 10, 15, see if I do a third trade. So far, 2 trades. And still up $400. It's not pretty, but it is what it is here. 44 trades since last night, 40% win ratio, 400 up. We'll see. Trading micros. Now, why micros? Because you have a lot more control. I trade the NQ. I do trade the full NQ. Don't get me wrong. But when I come on stream with you, I love micros. It's you can control the micros a lot better, guys. You have a lot more control for risk management. We still have the divergence with the volume indicator, but everybody and their mothers since yesterday wants to take a short, right? And the market is not going to let you take a short until probably June. The market is going to be squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until June. Every pullback is going to be bought by the institutions until June. You know? Everybody, my son, people in the community, hey, should I sell now? Should I sell now? I am not, no. It's going to be June. But we are still going to be in the range 20,600 to 21,500, and maybe we'll have an all-time high. But right now, the tools are telling you 21.4 here, 20,006. So I know already my entire range for the next 2 weeks. Here and here. I know already. Oopsie. I'm not able to get the feedback. I have something called Teams, and it's annoying like hell. Oh, here we go. Okay, we are going to wait 10:15 now, but we're making lower high now. We are making lower high, but it could be a retest of the division and back up again. The only thing that you have for you, if you were attempting a short, is you have new price high, lower high volume indicator. Volume indicator could slam here, and net sellers coming back here. That's the only thing that you have right now. I'm going to wait 10:15, 10:30 for one more trade potentially. We'll see. So let's talk about rotation of accounts for the prop firms. So in the old days, well, I still have my own account. I have $20,000, right? $20,000 personality. In the old days, I would go trade, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, boom, you blow up. Then you make some money on the swing trading and the long-term investing, and you try again. The average trader in prop firms keep their funded accounts 22 days. 23% of the trader pass their account. Out of the 23% of the people who pass their account, 17% get a payout, which means that literally 4% of the people who take the challenges pass and get a payout. So now we know we are part of the 4%. That's fun. Now, the prop firm is a lot better because it's like a chess game. So I have my pawns in the top, in the front, pawn, 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 pawn. I call them my low value play. Low value accounts. By the way, what I'm sharing with you is gold. So people who are leaving, they are stupid as can be. Like that. That's the word. Stupid with a capital S. So you put your low value account first, the ones that have low drawdown. So I put my low value account first, the accounts that are evals first, the ones that have low drawdown left, right? This is where the power comes from. And then, like chess, I have a tower, I have a bishop, I have I have a tower, I have a horse, I have a bishop, I have a queen, I have a king, and you start again, bishop, horse, tower, right? Those would be the funded accounts. So I start filling the tape with the power indicators with the low value accounts. And then I move up the line during the day, my funded account. So like this morning, I've not even used a funded account yet. I'm establishing the range. I'm looking at the range, right? And this is how you do it, right? This is how you do it. And this is what has been very helpful. So unlike taking only my 1% personal account of 20K, which I still bridge my 20K personal account with funded account. So if I am in between a funded account, so let's say I'm funded, but then I lose it and there's a huge opportunity, then I'll go to the personal so that I can still make a payout and pay myself and just ACH transfer from my personal back to the bank, right? So I go from funded to personal back to funded. But the beauty of this is you can do it prop firm 1, prop firm 2, prop firm 3. This one allows you 5 account, 20 account. Now you are diversified across 30 accounts. But the way I rotate is the way I just showed you 5 minutes account. Low value first and the high value second, right? No matter what. So that at least I can make my $400 per day like I did this morning, even though it was not pretty, $400 to $4,000. That's kind of the sweet spot and add to my winners, right? So this is a very, very good gem, guys. See, they keep on coming. So what did they do? They retested the division of the power indicator and power through still now with net power trend up, blue cloud up, and now the net buyers are coming back up. So you certainly don't want to touch it again now on the short side until you have a shift of structure. Yeah. Same on cryptos here. What's happening on the altcoin? It's risk on. Huh? No. It's risk on. The altcoins are not doing anything. If anything, they're going down a little bit. Right. And then you can see also the risk on. You see the SPY flying here at 587, 588. You know, you can look at the VIX crashing down, right? You can see the bonds going down, which means, well, the bonds are really sideways. Look, if you look at the 15-minute charts, they are not doing anything. So the open this morning is risk on. And they are establishing, by the way, I have news for you. They are establishing 21,080 with 21,000 as a very, very strong support now. Look, this area right now is going to be a very strong support for the rest of the day, even if they retest it. This 21,080 is going to be a very, very strong support. And then you have the GPS. You know at all time where you're going. The ultimate destination is 21,400 for the next 7 days. So I know already. Right there. And then you have the middle retest that just happened. Each divisions become a support resistance. Right? So you know your blocks at all time. I'll be right back. I'll take a break for about 3 minutes. We'll do a giveaway for the software, guys. I'll do 1 giveaway this morning. I'll do 2 giveaways tomorrow, and I'll give 3 giveaways on Thursday when we do. So remember, Tuesday trading, Wednesday we do Wealth Wednesday, Thursday we do tools, mastery of the power indicator patented tools on the power indicator channel on Thursday, 8:30, 8:45. I'll be right back. Travis, are you done trading for the day, or you are still looking for one more?
Oh no, I'm not done, but yeah, I definitely need to see some better structure to take a trade.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back. So we had a 237 high, guys. 237 high. And the key question is, do we recross the volume indicator and tanking, or do we form an inverse head and shoulder on the volume indicator, continuing the move up here? Okay? Very, very important. And by the way, sorry, I need to get the code PPI out if you look at the stream here. So this could be a little bit of a pullback to the 2162, but I'm not going to touch it until initial balance is printed. If I do a one trade, it's one more and basta. Because I have a rule, and you will learn from 3 weeks ago when I had my first loss. When I lose one time, two times, usually 2 to 3 times, I'm done for the day. On this particular account, I'm done. And notice that I trade the same account. I don't do like other YouTubers that goes this account, this account, this account, this account. I mean, I probably will do rotation of accounts so that you understand that we do rotate accounts. But I feel that when you come on the stream, if you want to understand the tools better, understand the process better, I need to stick to one account and just be true to this one account. Because otherwise it's easy. Every 10 minutes I could have blow this one, make this one, blow this one. You know, it gives you the perception the trader is good, but it's not trading. It's rotation and churning. It's called prop farming. You know, you do 10, blow up, you make 12 accounts. And so when someone comes on the feed and they catch you at the right time of the feed, oh, they say, oh, this guy is making $3,000, but they don't show the previous 5 or 10 accounts where they blow up the entire account, not even a bad trade. They blow up the entire account. And that's the type of feed that you need to be very careful. Because one thing is prop farming, going and rotation of prop account. And one thing is just trying to find a good entry, a good exit, and do a good trade. Limit your numbers of trade to 3 trades per account, and that's it. Okay? This is a big difference. Like to me, I have one more trades left if I wanted to, and I'm done. Why? Because I want to protect the 400 bucks I did with the micros. So it's part of the discipline. If you don't have that discipline, then go on top step, you know, use the top step X, put your daily loss limit, put the numbers of trades per day. I mean, force the discipline on you. Thank God, you know, I've done it for so long, boom, 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 banging my head, that eventually you get disciplined. So when I do it on Trade of 8 with Take Profit, Apex, all the other stuff, I have a good amount of discipline. You know, you go on some feed and the guys click, 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 click. I prefer checking the chart and trade less, keep the profit, less stress, and take the trades that makes the most sense. Does that make sense on the feed, everyone? Remember what I told you. This opportunity of prop firm is wonderful, but there will be a day where this thing might be gone. And that day you want to know how to trade like a professional. So you might as well try to form the good habits right away. Use the prop firm diversification, use the prop firm's rules to help you becoming a better trader, not too much rotation of accounts. And I do rotate accounts. I don't want to look at like I'm a saint. But I still look for good entry, good trade. I still try to limit the numbers of trade. I still try to do the rule of 3. When you have 3 losses, you're done for the day. Does that make sense? Like I still infuse some good habits into the process. They are trying to make a little bit of lower high, but everything is so strong this morning still. You know, the best you can expect is probably a 20,080 or 20,160 retest right now, even if you shorted them. And I don't see the signal, to tell you the truth. Yeah, you're above the calculator now, and if they stay above this calculator, which is 2215, there's an 80% continuation, right? So we'll stay another 4 minutes, see what happened on the IB, maybe like 10:45 and be done. Because as you know, around 11, I'm going to have my thing ringing that says time to go at the gym. Try to go at the gym every day, midday. I try to run every morning. I mean, I try to still, at my age, to put the stuff, you know, like I have, well, you don't see it now, I have a pull-up bar. I do pull-ups. You know, I do a lot of calisthenic stuff. I do a sled at the gym. What is this? I'm getting a lot of spam coming into my cellular phone as well. See, everybody wants to look for the short here, but there's no short. That's the point. That's why I tiptoe with the micro. Yeah. Let me clean up the drawings so I can see the volume indicator, net buyer, net seller, and see what happens. I want to see if this divergence continues or align here. See, I want to see this. Is it continuing or aligning itself? Be careful of Thursday, Friday. If we keep on going up like this, Thursday, Friday, we might have a little bit of a reversal. I look for those Thursday, Friday. Go back in your charts, you'll see. It's interesting. I don't know what you guys are watching at the bottom. I don't even know where it's coming from. I don't know what this stuff is. What is this? Okay, we're about to print the hourly high low at around 2120. They might reverse back to 160 here. Now, I might try it one more time.
Order filled.
I just took that short. I'm going to put the stop loss at 55 like I did before, and I'm done. This will be my last trade of the day. I'm probably going to look for a target retest of 163. I might do a quick scalp on micro. No, it's too late. I was going to do the full NASDAQ, but it's too late. I'm going to trail that trade as we are breaking the 2200 now. Okay, now I'm going to trail that trade a little bit in profits. No matter what, boom, it's in profit. I cancel this one. And now no matter what, I'm profitable on the trade now.
Yep, I got short again.
I'll be profitable. What did you say?
I said I got short again. I was going to mention, I didn't realize it until just now, but for those of us in our VIP room, you'll remember me saying sometime last year, I was always talking about my bands of resistance, and that was a layer of settlement levels that were right on top of each other, and it was a very key zone for support and resistance during that time. And that's where we're rejecting right now, that basically 215 to 230 are those levels. So we just got right into there.
I got stopped at profit. So are they going to redo it again?
Order filled.
So needless to say, I'm short, and my stop will be above the IB high now, which that is
47.
46.50.
Well, I'm going to put mine here then, a little bit closer. At 37. This is the same trade as I was doing, but it will be the last one. And by the way, the right shoulder is invalidating so far. Look, it's looking like it's coming back above 20. Each time you are above 20, you are getting invalidated. And it could retest the IB and then go. Maybe my stop loss is a little too tight. We'll see. Remember, the target is not very deep. It's 160, 170 area. If it goes, target is not very deep, people.
Order filled.
Okay, I shorted another one. I might construct 3 to 5 here, and then we'll see. I shouldn't really not do more than 3, because otherwise you take a chance to lose all your profit of the day if you're wrong. I'm going to put the stop loss, this one, Sam. What did you say was maybe 41?
Stop loss? No, mine is above the IB high.
Yeah, I put this one at 50. Here we go again. I'll put this one around as well there, but this is dangerous. This is type of trade. It could take me $100 out of my 400. And I don't have the perfect entry. Entry is better at 28.30. So we are your guinea pig for the morning here. Travis and I see this area is better right there. This 30 area. If they are going to pull back. It's a very difficult trade, guys, because the entire trend is straight up. You know, very, very difficult trade because you're going against the power trend box up, the volume indicator up. It's a difficult trade. And this could slam very fast, like boom, one candle, like a sweep. NASDAQ style, government style, and boom, back up. See what I mean? Yeah, be careful, could sweep up again. Could sweep up again. If they are not staying above the 20, if they are staying above the 2025, they could sweep up again. I guess I'm not going at the gym yet. Yeah, this is not looking great. I might reduce by 1 and keep 1. Watch that 30, 32 NASDAQ now. 32 NASDAQ resistance. So it's a very minor resistance to slam a new high. The more the price stays around the 20, the less I like the short here. Do you understand on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. The more they zigzag like this around this 20, 30, the less I like it. So this is the type of trade. If it starts making you, if this is a trade that starts making you money, you need to go on the dome right away and start trailing quickly. Like you need to shave it because you're going against the trend of the day. So when you start shaving a counter trend trade like this, you need to like, soon as you're in profit, you need to shave it on the dome. Unfortunately. That 20 is sticky and it's very dangerous for the short. When they start doing this zing, 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 zing around the 20, you need to be careful that they sweep up. That's exactly what might happen against us here. Yeah, this is not really doing what it's supposed to do here. First of all, it's a very difficult trade. Those are the most difficult trade. If you got the long for 200 points here, that's the easy trade. The difficult trade is this one. It's this counter trend trade where the tools are up, the cloud is up, and the only little divergence that you have is the net buyers, net sellers, which is minor. You know, I am thinking I might reduce to only one short here because I need to protect profits, finish the day at profit. I'm still up $400. So. You see, it's holding very, 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 very strong, the 20 here. I'm going to reduce by 1.
Order filled.
I'm starting to not like that trade at all. I'm going to cancel this one. And now I reduce the risk by 50%. You should not be ashamed or feel anything because you're on the stream or something to get out, reduce. It's part of the business. The trade starts not acting properly, you reduce risk. Does that make sense, everybody? That's it. That's the way it is. The yield starts going. See, I don't learn from this tape, because around the 20, when you start saying ding, 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 ding for too long, this is where again go up. There's strength. Typically on NASDAQ, a good NASDAQ trade, you want to see sweep up, sweep down, done. Are we clear in your automation, guys? With your brackets? That's typically what you want to see. Sweep up, sweep down, sweep up, sweep down. Are we clear? Here we go. Finally sweep back to 200. Let's see if we can go a little deeper than this 91 there. We are going to move the stop loss in profit. We're going to go on the dome and put it at 2, cover commissions. Or we are going to move the stop loss at 20, where we had all this problem, 26. We're tightening up the stop, but we let the trade breathe a little bit better. Make sense, everybody on the feed? Yes or no? They are holding. We have a target potentially at 70, like a big sweep 70. If it goes close to that 70, 85, I will cover and I'll be done for the day. And finally, I can go to the gym. It's a pretty day here in Atlanta. Might go for a walk at the park. Here we go. See, I reduced. It looked like we were going to break up the 26, but I reduced, but I'm still at now we are up. So now we are going to move the stop loss at profit at 207, 205, 206. We're in profit. And I might take it off. I told you 85. I don't know. Where did we slam? We slam 88. Maybe I'll put an order on 85. We'll see. I'm trying to see how far the trade can breathe. I moved the stop loss to profit. Probably 85. If it slams here, 80, 85, I'm out. It's already 17-point profit on the trade. $20-point profits on the trade. Stop has been moved to profit no matter what, but I try to let it breathe a little bit. It's approaching my 85. It might not go below that. I think I'm going to go out, guys. I want to go at the gym. I missed the exit there. I missed my exit. Just when I say I was going to close it, that was the time to close it.
Stop filled.
Okay, they took me at profit. So I'm done for the day, guys. So here's what we have. We finished the day at $381. I traded the same account the entire session. Okay, 42% win ratio, 47 trades since yesterday. The average trade time is an hour, 1 minute. The longest trade time was 8 hours. So you can see this is not in, out, in, out. The trades are longer than the average scalper. And that's what I try to do these days. I try to reduce the risk, reduce the numbers of trade, and go enjoy life. I love you all, everybody. I'm out of here. I hope it was helpful. You know, there's always gems in everything that we do in the live sessions. Write them down. Look, Scott, he's not even in the mastery. He's gone and listened to all the recordings. He passed, and and hopefully, I don't know if he got a payout or about to get a payout. Love you all, everybody. Out of here. Peace. You take care, Travis. I don't know if you're out or not.
No, I'm still in mine, so let's see
Okay,
how it plays out.
awesome. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, 8:45, 8:30 for Wealth Wednesday. I think we're still on the feed, right, Travis?
Yeah, it's still live.
I closed the wrong thing. I was supposed to be Google, and I closed it. Let me see. And I forgot to do the giveaway, guys. Can you still see me on the feed? Am I still on the feed?
I'm pretty sure you're still there. Yeah, we're still live.
But my StreamYard is closed. It's funny.
That is funny. How does that work?
I don't know. But I'm out. I hear you, unless I'm in.
Yeah, no, we're still live. It's still on YouTube.
I'm coming back to the studio, guys.
Are people still here? I mean, if people are still here, maybe we should do a quick giveaway. I don't know. I don't know if you want to do
I can do one of the software. Watch now if they slam the 170, guys. Nah, it's not able to enter the same my devices. Yeah, Can you hear me? There's a problem with, I have two Mark. Okay. Guys, we have to stop it. There's like an echo or whatever.
Yeah, I hear the echo too.
Love you all, everybody. See you mañana. Take care.
Bye, everyone.